Ready or not, here we come with Film Bouillabaisse coming at you.
Allison Parker here for another exciting episode of Film Bouillabaisse. I'm here with my co-host,
Logan Albright.
and we're here to talk about Ready or Not, which is a lot of fun. What did you think, Logan?
Oh man, I saw the trailer for this a few months ago, and I thought it looked like a good horror movie, kind of a lightweight horror movie, but a good fun one. And I went to go see it, and I was not anticipating how much fun I had in the movie theater for this film. It was so funny. It was so lively. It was so crazy. I really enjoyed it a lot. It's the most fun I've had in the movie theater in a long time.
It reminds me most of Your Next, which is a Joe Swanberg film that came out a few years ago. But I think that this film, Ready or Not, it doesn't take itself quite as seriously. There are some jokes, but it doesn't pull its punches. Like, this is an actual horror film, just with comedic beats.
Yeah, I would call it more of a thriller than a horror movie because it's more about suspense and anticipating what's going to happen. But I also would call it more of a comedy than a thriller, honestly. There was so much funny moments in it. The characters were great. The lines were great. There was so much over-the-top silliness in it. I thought it really worked, and I thought it was very funny. I wasn't expecting it to be that funny. I thought it was going to be just an average garden variety horror movie with a few humorous beats, because a lot of horror movies have humorous beats in them. It's sort of, they go together, those two genres. But this one really made me laugh and really entertained me throughout the entire movie.
I was surprised how much I liked Adam Brody's acting in this.
I thought all the characters were great, and it's got Andie MacDowell. We haven't seen her in a while. It was nice to see her again. I thought the main character was very likable, which was great because it's really important for the main character in this movie to be likable. If she had not been likable, it wouldn't have worked, and she was. So I thought that was great. It was sort of a modern, they speak in modern language, but there's all these kind of Victorian trappings about this rich person mansion. If you don't know the plot is basically this woman marries into a very rich family. They have a gaming dynasty, and as part of the ritual for the marriage, she has to play a game with the family at midnight on the day of the wedding night, and things go wrong from there. But yeah, there's all these kind of like rich person Victorian trappings, and some of the older members of the family speak in a very affected style, but the main characters speak very modern English, which was a good humorous contrast, I thought.
Absolutely. Did the film scare you? Did it make you nervous?
I don't think it really scared me. I don't remember being scared during it. I remember just enjoying myself, just being along for the ride. There's some violence, but it's all played for comedy, and you don't really get upset by it or anything.
There's a running gag involving this set of 3 or 4 female servants, and I had a lot of fun with that. Anything else to say about Ready or Not?
Oh, I like that song, that hide and seek song.
Yes.
That thing gets stuck in my head all the time. It's a good song.
So, since this has been a shorter episode, let's talk about some movies that we're looking forward to seeing. Have you seen the trailer for Knives Out? I am so stoked to see that in a couple of months.
I have seen the trailer for Knives Out. I don't know what to think about it. I'm not quite sure if I'm excited for it or not. I don't really know if I'm going to go see it, but if I have nothing else to do around Thanksgiving when it comes out, I probably will.
Excellent. Anything else in the theater?
Nothing much coming up that I'm aware of that's coming out, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. I know there's a few things. I saw a preview for some Christmas movie that is a horror theme, though, so we'll have to look into that and see if that's worth seeing. I'm not really sure yet.
They did another remake for Black Christmas, but they did that about 15 years ago, or maybe 10. It was at least 10 years ago, but it may have been closer to 15.
Was it good? I didn't see it.
It wasn't great, but...
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be great either. I may not see it.
I find ones that are too closely linked to holidays kind of schlocky and gimmicky, but there is a really good horror series on Hulu called Into the Dark, and it's a David Blumhouse production where each movie episode is linked to a specific holiday. So things like Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Father's Day, Halloween, of course, Christmas, back to school, I think was September. So I've really enjoyed watching those every month. And they've just finished the whole year cycle. So they started out with Halloween, and the September one came out September 1st. So check that out on Hulu if that sounds interesting to you, Into the Dark. Thank you for watching another zany episode of Film Bouillabaisse. I've been Allison Parker.
And I'm Logan Albright. Thanks for watching.
Keep it real. Goodbye.